Welcome. Have you ever wanted to protect your images or give your work a more professional look? Adding a watermark is a really quick and easy way to do that. In this video, I'm going to show you a simple way to create a watermark in Photoshop using the pattern tool. We're going to design a simple watermark. This could be your name, logo, or brand. Then we'll turn it into a repeating pattern that you can quickly apply over any image. This is especially useful if you want a subtle, tiled watermark across your entire photo instead of just one logo in the corner. This is the image I'll be putting a watermark on, but the first thing we need to do is create a watermark. To do that, we need to create a new document, go up to File, New, and we want to make the size 500 pixels by 500 pixels. So just make sure this is pixels, not inches. And then change the resolution to 300. This can be RGB, white. We want to change the white to transparent. And then click Create. Now you can grab the Type tool by clicking the T icon in the toolbar, or you can just click T on your keyboard. Then type your name, brand, or whatever you want your watermark to say. If you have a logo, you can place that here instead. Basically, anything you want in your watermark you can add here, although it's good to try and keep it simple. So I'll just click in the middle and then type out my company name and switch to the Move tool by pressing V on the keyboard. And I want to resize this to fit in the box. A good tip is to keep this relatively small inside of your box. You don't want it right on the edges on the left and right because this is going to tile, so you don't want it pushing right against itself as it duplicates over and over. Once you have your name typed out, you can select all by pressing Control or Command A and then click on the icons up here to center it top to bottom and left to right. Then press Control or Command D to deselect. I'm going to add a small icon to this. I'll use the Shape tool in the toolbar. And then just drag a small little star. And I'll do the same thing again. I will center it, select all, then press the two buttons to center left and right, top to bottom, deselect. And then I can manually move it to where I want it. Now that we have the actual info in here, we want to make it look like a watermark. Generally, you want to keep the coloring to white, gray, or black, depending on your style. So I'll change the color of both of these items to white. The shape icon, you can just double click and it'll bring up the color picker. Change it to white. And the text layer, if you select it in the properties palette above, you can click the color and change that also to white. So then just select your layers. You can select them both if you'd like, and then change the opacity. Usually you want to do somewhere between 10 and 30%. I'll do 25%. I know it's hard to see here, but once it's applied to the image, you'll be able to see it. Once you're happy with everything, we're ready to turn it into a pattern. To do this, just go up to Edit, down to Define Pattern, and then give it a name. We'll call it Watermark Pattern and click OK. You've just created a custom pattern. And the good thing is once you create this pattern, you can reuse it forever. You only have to set it up once. Now let's use it. So let's go back to our image. At the bottom of the Layers palette, we want to click on the Adjustment Layers icon and choose Pattern. In the Pattern Fill window, you can click the drop down and choose the pattern you just created. If you hover over it, it will show you the name. So just click it and you can see that it has applied it. You can also adjust the angle and scale to give it a more professional look. So we'll tilt it a little bit. Then we can adjust the scale so that more of them appear on the image. And then click OK. And now you see your watermark repeated across the entire image. To make this even better, you can change the blend mode to something like overlay or soft light, and it'll blend into the photo better. You can also adjust the opacity settings if it feels a little too strong. All of this will change depending on what your watermark is. And at any time, you can double click on the pattern and make changes to these settings. The key here is to be subtle. You want your watermark visible, but not overwhelming so you can still see your photo. And that's it. Now you know how to create and apply a repeating watermark using the pattern tool in Photoshop. This is a great technique if you're sharing your work online and want a quick, professional way to protect it. I hope that helped, and I'll see you next time.